Okay. Hi, my name is Maggie Lowry. I am a Plexus consultant from Puxico, Missouri, and I am going to be giving our devotional today. I am at the library, and there's a lot of kids here, including my kids, so if you hear some screaming, don't worry, they're fine. So the devotional I have today is from Leaders Must Be Servants on the Bible app, and it talks about a chapter 10 from Mark. It says, we see James and John asking Jesus to share his glory by sitting at his right and left hand. In such positions, this teachable moment to reveal something radical about his style of leadership. He explained that Gentile leaders lord it over their people and flaunt their authority, but followers of Jesus must walk a different path. Whoever leads must be a leader among you. Jesus said, he must serve and be a servant. The Greek original word of this literally says, whoever wants to be great among you must also be your servant. The word translated here is servant, diakonos, I'm not sure, but that's the Greek word for leader, and it also means servant. And so it denotes a person who serves in some subservient or humble role. Jesus's version of leadership must have shocked his disciples. How can a leader be also a servant? This question continues to unsettle followers of Jesus even today. All people tend to seek position and power rather than opportunities for humble service. Servant leadership is as countercultural today as it was in the time of Jesus. Yet when we are in charge of people, we are called to be their servant. We must treat others with respect, care for their human needs, and seek what is best for them, even as we seek the best for the organization in which we are the leader. Following Jesus' leadership is not easy, but it is our calling as Christians who seek to obey and imitate Jesus. And then it has like a reflection question. And so it says, when you hear the phrase servant leadership, what or who comes to mind? Have you ever experienced this kind of leadership from one of your leaders? And so when I was reading over this devotional and thinking about talking about today, I really thought it lined up with what I have experienced so far in Plexus, because I have never been a part of a job before that had such like selfless leaders in our team. And I also want to strive to serve the people that we have as customers, the people that we have as team members. I want to be here and to love and serve the way that Jesus calls us to. And I just wanted to give that reminder to everybody today that like, we're here to lead you, and we're here to run a business, but we're also here, like our main goal should be always to serve others and to help others in all of their needs, because everybody's coming to us with completely different needs, and it's up to us to help them in that way. So that's all I have today.
I think that's really good, and a really good byproduct of reaching your own goals is whenever you are willing to serve other people and help other people reach their goals. Like none of this is ever a one-man show, and nobody got to like especially a high-ranking position on their own. It's been by like helping others along the way and like seeing that big picture happen. So it's really good, and always imitating Jesus. We had a get together last night. Several of us come over to my house, and we just we were going to do a power hour, but we ended up kind of just like chatting the whole time. But I feel like we all left just really encouraged and refreshed. And it was just so nice to get together with everybody. And we talked about the team call a little bit and just some things that we kind of wanted to share a little bit today and pass forward. If anybody that was there has something to chime in the middle of this, then feel free, like anything that stuck out. But one of the things that Kara was talking about is just, I feel like we try to be transparent a lot. We try to share our journeys and make like everybody understand that it's not necessarily like, it's not just a line that goes straight. Like nobody started and had like this straight uphill thing to diamond or whatever their current goal is. It's definitely been a journey, and there's been hills and there's been valleys. And one of the things that we've talked about before is in those valleys are the times that you're planting the seed and you're growing, and it's at the mountaintops is whenever you're reaping your harvest, but you have to have both seasons in order to be able to be on the mountaintop. That was something that they really stressed on leadership in our leadership excellence training, and I thought it was really good. But one of the things that she pointed out last night that I was sharing about is, as far as getting to Diamond, it's never been like, it hasn't always been an easy journey. And there's definitely been times that I've wanted to turn around and completely walk away from what I'm doing. And one of the reasons we're sharing all this is because summer is not our favorite season. Summer is love hate with this business. Everybody loves summer because we're outside and we're playing, we're having fun. Kids are out of school, we're spending time with our family, but people also are on their phones and aren't on the computer, and they're not seeing what you post as much. And sometimes people take that as like personal, like, okay, well, why isn't this working for me? What am I doing wrong? What am I changing? And it's normal for seasons to go up and down. And something that Mom mentioned yesterday is most people that have gotten into this business did not come into this business with a business mindset. They came in it with like, hey, I'm going to try these products to lose weight. Well, a business fell in my lap because I have shared with a couple friends and I see the money that I can make and I want to go further. But then they get stuck and they take it personally if things tend to maybe go backwards. So just kind of trying to train your mindset to have a business mindset and knowing that it's normal to have highs and lows in every single season. She made the comment yesterday that if you're going in and you're opening a brick and mortar store, like they know that there's going to be seasons of high and seasons of low. If they're in a retail business, I guarantee that they expect October, November, and December to be having booming business, and things probably slow down a little bit in the spring because people are buying things around Christmas time. And it's just normal and it's part of the nature, and it's nothing to ever take personally. And I want to challenge a lot of you guys today. Whenever you are in those seasons and you're thinking, oh, this isn't working for me, nobody's responding to my ads, I can't do this, like ask yourself, have I done anything to make myself better today? Have I done anything to help myself grow today? Because I get in funk sometimes and I do not feel like working sometimes. And, you just want to take a back seat or whatever, or you want to feel sorry for yourself because your ads aren't taking off or whatever it may be. And I know for me, I've been able to train myself instead of like getting there and letting myself stay there for months and losing stuff and letting Satan steal like this incredible gift that God has given me. I will, okay, check your mindset, Kara. What do you need to do? And I feel like I've stressed so much to you guys, like read books, listen to podcasts, watch Diamond documentaries, do things to help put your mindset back where it needs to be. And I had no idea that I was getting into a network marketing business. I didn't even know network marketing was a thing. That's how naive I was whenever I started this business. And I've had to school myself and educate myself in how this works. And then you get in here and you've learned how to sign people up. You've figured out how to do that. But now you have this team of people underneath you that are looking to you. They're not looking to your sponsor or your sponsor's sponsor. They're looking to you because you're the one that they trusted and you're the one that they joined. So now you have this team that you have to lead, and leading is not always easy, and you have to develop those skills. And it's fun to grow and it's fun to learn new things and it's fun to have that confidence. So it's worth investing in yourself to grow a little bit and to lead in those, to lead the people that you have brought into this. And that's whenever you are going to even start to experience more massive and momentum growth. And as you learn to lead and as you learn to be better, then you can take a back seat sometimes and maybe not have to work as hard because things are going to continue to grow because of the things that you put in place. What do you want to add to that?
I don't know. You said about everything that was to say. No, I mean, I agree with absolutely everything that she said. And for me, I know having such a large team, summer is rough emotionally because you as a leader do feel you take on the burden sometimes of your whole team. So it's sometimes it's easier to like, you just want to like kind of step back a little bit. But in all reality, tough love is the best because everyone on my team has told me they have goals that they want to make. They have things that they want, places they want to be. And I have no doubt that so many people on here are going to be Emerald this year. I mean, they've already had the seeds planted. They already have the points growing and in place. And this is seasons like summer and things like this, and other life things like pregnancy, new house,
Moving, yeah.
moving, any big life moment. A lot of people, this is when we lose people because they're gung-ho, they have a routine, consistency in place, and then something changes, whether it's the season that they're in, the season that we're in, or whatever. And instead of pushing through and forward and getting through that season, we back up and then go away. So we don't want that to happen. And it's not going to happen because we have a really great foundation. And the last few years, in September, we started strong and we boomed through Christmas, November, and on through the next season and hit all those ranks. And there's no reason we're not going to do that this year.
Yeah, this has always been a really huge season for us. And that is, we've talked about like Leaders Retreat and things like that. And we've like last week, we talked about setting yourself up for Leaders Retreat. And I can't promise that this is how the contest is going to be because I have not seen it. But in the past, whenever they're releasing the contest, one of the ways that you earn credit is through retention credits. And Plexus is really big on helping us retain right now, like wanting us to retain. They don't want one-time customers and stuff like that. But so that's what we keep saying is whatever you're doing now, whenever that Leaders Retreat contest is launched, more than likely you're going to end up getting credits on anything that you did the past 2 or 3 months because they're going to have retention credits. And that's how we've swept the contest in the past, like so quickly, because we had set ourselves up for success and we had so many retention credits in place that we were able just to come right in there and hit those goals. And the Leaders Retreat contest is our absolute favorite of the entire year. It's the shopping spree. It's the trip wherever it was Disney World last year. Like it's the fun contest that you want to win with Plexus this year. Before I pass this over, I wanted to make a note, and we talked a lot in our chats about Gold School, and we've talked about Rubies on the Rise. If you have been invited to those, I definitely am going to encourage you to go to those to be able to see that Plexus is more than our like team call that we have here. There's so many people that are involved in Plexus. And as far, we also talked about convention a little bit, and a lot of times we leave convention and we leave super overwhelmed. There's so many new things and you're trying to figure all that out in your head, and encouraging everybody to kind of go back to the basics and understand like what our system is and our system works. I'm never wanting anybody to veer away from that. But one of the things that I love about, for my personal experience going to the Leadership Excellence training, Rubies on the Rise and Gold School, from what I understand, is basically kind of a smaller version of what we had at Leadership Excellence. And whenever I went to Leadership Excellence training, it did so much for my mindset and it did so much for my confidence. And it, I feel like, really helped me evolve into the type of leader that I wanted to be because of what they poured into me there. So I feel like going to Gold School and going to Rubies on the Rise, that is some of the things that you can expect, is some of the mindset to help you evolve into being better and to be able to lead your team better. Amanda, you want to take over?
Yes. So I'm going to switch gears a little bit and talk about a program that Plexus released this summer called Pivotal. And Kara was talking about how retention is a really important part of growing your business. And I feel like Pivotal is something they put in place that's really going to help you with retention. Sorry. So if you don't know what Pivotal is already, then it's a program that it's a 90-day program that is full of nutritional support, movement, like workouts and motivation. Sorry. So it is going to, the nutrition part, it is going to provide you with meals and grocery lists, and it has like ways to alter them, kid friendly and stuff like that, so you can make it doable for your family. It gives you a list to go out and get it all for you. It has movement, so it has workouts. It has these in beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So no matter what level you feel like you're at with working out, then it has something for you. And most programs like these are like $30 a month to even get a part of it. And since you signed up as a brand ambassador VIP customer, then you get this completely free. Even if you've done Plexus for a while, get on the Pivotal website and just start clicking around. There are so many tools in there. not only for yourself, but to send to your team. There's so many shareables and forms. I was looking at all this morning and there's a lot of resources. There's goal setting charts that I think everybody needs. It had like Monday through Friday of what you can check off that you are taking your products, eating your healthy meals, getting in what you need to get in, doing your movement. There's a really good reset guide in there, and it talks about doing the reset and then starting your products after the reset. There's product guides for the weight loss advanced combo, triplex. And then there's also even a Facebook community for the Pivotal that you can join. But a lot of us have done this, but why do you want your customers in this? Why do you need to take the extra step and make sure that whenever we sign up our new VIP customer, that they are taking the step and getting on here, especially if you're sending them an intent to order form and they're not even getting on the website? They're not very likely going to get on and do it when you tell them. So you really need to push them to do it. This is going to hold them accountable, and it's going to help them be even more successful with their products, which is going to want them to continue. Kara shared yesterday that, well, Plexus shared that VIP subscriptions maintained since they launched Pivotal. VIP maintaining their subscriptions was up 57%. And that is huge. So they're keeping their subscriptions on. Over 57% more people are keeping their subscriptions on now because they are enrolled in Plexus Pivotal. I feel like this was a piece that we were missing in Plexus, that they really needed something. A lot of people ask me, okay, I love these products, but what do I do about my diet? What do I do about working out? Like, they didn't know where to even start, because a lot of them are starting their health journey for the first time. They have no idea what to do. So this is giving them meals that they are perfectly capable of making, and the grocery list and the workouts. And then also the average order size was up for VIPs. The average order size was up 71% since they've launched Pivotal. So they're not only continuing to keep their subscription and taking their products, that they are adding more. And I noticed when I was on my Pivotal, at the bottom it said a product that you might be interested in, and it had another product that I might want to try at the bottom. So it's also, they're getting on there and they're also seeing that, well, hey, I want to add this in. And as they're seeing that what I'm on is working, they're going to want to start adding stuff in. And the numbers show that Pivotal is working. So make sure that you are taking the time to send it out to each one, even after they sign up and you tell them about it. Check back in with them about the time they should be getting their products, and to ask, hey, did you sign up? I found I have a really good script about that, is to tell them kind of like what's going on and tell them about Pivotal and asking if you can get them signed up. So I'm going to send that out after this call as well. I'll stop because Emma's being real loud.
Also, we have a reset challenge that's going to be starting on the 29th, next Monday. So if you have not ordered your reset, or if you've not been telling your team about it or inviting new customers, you need to do that and try to get that ordered within the next day or two. And just to give some shout outs, I got a list from our, what's he called?
Regional.
My regional sales manager, about our team and how we're doing with reset. And we've sold 247 resets. So congratulations on doing that, guys. And congratulations to Crystal, because she is #1 on our team for selling resets. I think she has sold 27 of them.
Wow.
So far. So congratulations on that. That's awesome. But you guys are doing great. We've got a lot of people doing the reset. We've had a lot of positive feedback from the reset. And I just think this is another thing that's going to continue to boost our business and give people what they need to boost their metabolism to have long-term success in our products as well. So if you have people that have maybe tried Plexus in the past, this is such a great opportunity to reach out to them and have them try that reset in a new product, and to kind of maybe get different results this time. And the final thing that I want to leave you with is, regardless of the season that you're in, or regardless what's going on, I just really want to encourage everybody just to never quit and never give up, and always strive to make yourself better. It took me 9 years to get to Diamond. And there were so many times during those 9 years that I wanted to quit and I wanted to walk away. But as I shared in the beginning, I joined Plexus having no idea what network marketing was. I had no idea how to be a leader. And it was this company and this community that helped grow me and help develop me into being able to be those things so I could get to where I wanted to be. And if I would have taken the moments of the hard season, whenever I felt like things were going backwards, or I felt like people were quitting, or I felt that I wasn't good enough, or that I was unqualified and I just couldn't do it, I wasn't good as my mom, it would have completely stolen everything that I have now. And that makes me almost like want to cry like doing that. And as I've shared before, in those moments that I would have those really dark seasons where I would be like, okay, I want to quit, I would never ever do anything based off an emotion or of a feeling. I would always take it to prayer, and I would pray over it, and I would fast over it, and I would ask God to lead me in the direction that I needed to go. And he never ever told me to walk away. And because I did that, and because I stuck through in the hard moments, I got rewarded for it, and our family has been blessed tremendously because of those decisions. Anybody want to add anything before we jump off?
I do.
Okay.
I want every single person on here. You wouldn't be on this call unless you have an intent to do this business to be successful. So I want you to make the decision right now that you are going to do whatever it takes to have the best last quarter and last quarter plus, like starting September. Because next month, gear yourself up right now. Go back to your notes like last year if you need to, because I guarantee you there's a few little things that you might have forgotten that you used to do on a daily basis and have slowly it's fell off the list. It's fell off the list, like engagement posts, or posting in health and happiness every day, or doing so many follow-ups, or doing this. Like, things tend to like fall off whenever we're in a different season. So get those routines back, get the system back, and get ready and work as hard as you can for the end of this month, because starting September 1st, you're going to want to have that bucket there started, because September is going to blow your mind. There's going to be every single person on your team, whether they just signed up or not, is going to work for what we're going to have in front of us. So you're going to have every reason to reach out to everyone. That's going to be the month that a lot of leaders will start coming up. And then it'll just go from there. And it's going to be amazing. And you do not want to be left behind, because we're all going to be going crazy.
And also, you guys, make sure that you are posting about like Pivotal and Reset and all those things, and are on your page and in our team, our health and happiness community, and our Show Me Plexus. We have to repeat ourselves a lot.
Referral link.
Yeah. And the referral link. You want to?
Yeah. Well, we
Go ahead.
want our goal, and we've kind of done this a little bit in the past, but we've fallen off of it. But our goal is to make sharing your referral link with Plexus as common as, just as simple, as common as anything. Right now, that's a huge thing. When people sign up for any company, a lot of times they'll have a little code or referral link. If they tell people, they get credit. Our company's no different. It's actually way, way, way better.
Yeah.
So if we make this an easy and a normal thing, more people just start doing it, because that's what you're supposed to do. So we have to talk about it. We have to talk about it every day. We need to be talking about our business and celebrating every single little thing, or, talking about, I don't care what it is that you got paid today or rewarded for something that happened, or just share those little posts, like, especially like in health and happiness, in your stories or on your timeline, just like you do for the health products, because it's very important. I mean, people's lives are going to be changed because they've seen your post about the business.
Yeah. That's one of the big things people ask me, like, how do you get any business builders? And it's usually because of my business posts on Facebook. So, and it also is kind of a team effort. The more of us that are talking about it, the more of us that are posting about it, the more normal it becomes.
Like Kara,
Go ahead.
like Kara was talking about not feeling capable of doing this. Like, all of you truly are capable if you're willing to put in the work. I watched Mom and Kara for years. I mean, I'm talking like 5+ years be successful with this business and truly not believe that I could do that. It's just, they just were good at it. They could do it. I just couldn't do it. I did not think I could. But once I actually started doing the steps and working my business and doing what I was supposed to, I was able to be successful with it. But I had to put in the effort. Mom wasn't going to build my team for me. She knew that wasn't going to do me any good. That wasn't going to give me a successful business or work for anything. And so once I started doing it, then I was able to have a successful business. But I watched them for a long time thinking that I just can't do that.